I got 3 major tips for you to maximize your vert jump height. Make sure you guys take some notes, tune in, let's go. At some camps and combines, they'll use jump mat, and at some camps and combines, they'll use actual standing towers. A lot of the tips are all gonna be applicable to the same thing, but I also adjust some of my tips accordingly. That way, if you're using a jump mat, it'll apply, or the standing tower, it will apply. But for the sake of this video, I use a jump mat, so let's get into it. The first tip is you don't want to stand up too wide or too narrow, okay? If you're too wide, you won't be able to get maximal force production. If you're too narrow, you won't be able to get maximal force production. You want to stand almost right underneath your hips where you feel the most powerful. Think of it like this. Where do you feel strongest in your squat? That's probably going to be where you're going to stand. So here, for me, this is about how wide that I'm going to stand for my vert jump. The next tip, you want to use your arms as forcefully as possible. Your arms will lead your movement. So when you come to the vert, don't just go down slow with slow arms and think that you're going to jump super high. You need to use those arms and really whip those arms down and back so you can use that momentum to propel yourself up as high as you possibly can. So use your arms as forcefully as possible. This is why upper body strength is pivotal to not just sprinting fast, but also jumping high. The stronger and more powerful your body and your upper arms are, the more power you will be able to generate through your entire body for your vert jump. Your eyes, okay? So let me break this down a little bit. If you're using the standing tower, when you jump, where are you gonna look? You're obviously gonna look up because you actually need to see where you're going to touch. But if you're on a vert jump mat, you're not really sure where to look. You definitely don't want to look down. Why? Because if you naturally look down, what also follows? Your head. And what naturally follows after that? Your chest. So as you're trying to jump high, if you're looking down, your chest and head are down, and you're literally working against yourself. So where should you look? Just look straight ahead or slightly up, because what will happen naturally is if I'm looking straight ahead or slightly up, as I jump, those things will raise my head and my chest to allow myself to get higher. So definitely don't look down. Keep that head straight, keep those eyes slightly up, and then everything can work together to go up. These tips are all part of an ebook that I created full of 10 tips for you to maximize your vertical jump height. So if you want all 10 tips so you can PR and have a great combine tour, click the link below in the description and go maximize your vert and go wow recruiters. Let's go.